Hey guys, what's going on? This is Josh Bricks here. Today we're going to do another LEGO City update. I know it's been a long while since we've done a LEGO City update, but at first, here's some new sig figs that have arrived in the city.
Okay, so today here we have quite a bit of sig figs. Today we have Bricks on the Dollar, Fancy Pants, Joe Motion Studios, Classy Bricks, LEGO Small Potatoes, Bone Crusher TM, and Ben the Creator. And we also have over here on the far right, we have not a sig fig, but a stop motion minifig. Todd Branston from Plants and Hats videos. And don't worry, he won't be counted as part of the sig fig population. Speaking of which, that brings our total sig fig population number up to 150 sig figs. That's just as many sig figs here as how many Pokemon were in the original Pokemon games. And now, it's time to see what's changed in the LEGO City for this LEGO City update.
So, a lot of things have changed in the LEGO City. A lot of things have changed, and I know it's been a while, but I got a few things to explain. I'll explain those after we do the city update, so yeah, let's get this over with. Anyway. Hey, let's take a closer look inside the LEGO City to see what's changed. First up on Kai Boulevard, we've got some small minor changes. We've got a rooftop party going on. We've got some of my sig fig friends over here. Going on. Looks like Jasper's Gaming in sig fig got the wrong address. He's on the wrong rooftop there. Poor fella. Anyway, going on over here to the construction yard, I've added a couple of extra details, such as adding some profile bricks to make it look like they're at least getting some more work done on the high-rise. This high-rise will never be done, by the way. It is just kind of meant to look like something new being added into the city. Yeah. That's all that's changed for Kai Boulevard. Let's move on over to another part of the city that's changed. Now over here on Rainbow Road, we've got a brand new building here, as well as the sandwich shop has been moved over here. A couple of buildings have been moved over for certain reasons, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But so far we've got a new building here being an outdoor noodle bar. Got looks like got my sig fig egg Kai and Boo Boo being served some delicious noodles. And yeah, let's check out what's going on at System Boulevard. Now, one of the major changes that's happened to System Boulevard is the center of it, or should I say, probably the start of it. We've got an old classic police station, and I actually got very lucky. Thanks to my mom, who bought a bunch of really old Lego bricks from someone on Facebook. The only thing I needed to supply to make that police station was the road base plate, but it was worth it. This is why I shouldn't touch things during my city updates, knocking things over. Aside from that, I was also able to reconstruct, I believe that set is called the Outdoor Cafe, from the 90s. We've got two buildings, as well as the path has been realigned to fit these new buildings, as well as, Move on over to Brick Street to see what we've got out in store for new updates. So, over here on Brick Street, some of the buildings have been rearranged. Mainly the Octan Tower is now over here, and it has gotten to be a whopping 15 floors, and this thing is just about my height, almost. Anyway, I will probably do a mock video on this, probably whenever I get this thing finished. I plan on getting this thing to be about 16 floors high. Currently, I need to find some more windows here. We got some construction-themed sig figs in here. Looks like they're almost finished remodeling in this floor. But yeah, the reason why this Octan Tower I moved it is for two reasons. one, it's easier enough so I can easily get into the side of this thing. Because when it was over here, the 7-Eleven's there now, I had to kind of really reach over, and it was kind of a little hard for me. Not to mention, the other reason it is over here is because it was on the edge of a table, and with this thing getting in a lot larger and a lot heavier, it was starting to lean, and it was really making me nervous that, one morning I might wake up and find out this Lego City, as well as a good portion of my city, is destroyed because this thing tipped over. And that was not, and I can tell I would not be happy with that. So the skyscraper, Octane Tower, Office Tower, whatever you want to call it, is moved over here. And it's moved over here and everything. It takes the 7-Eleven as well as the Nighthawks building. I call it the Nighthawks building because it's actually a Phillies, but it's meant to look like, again, meant to look like an old painting. But that one has been shifted over where it's been moved over to where the 7-Eleven is. 7-Eleven is now where the Octane Tower is, and the Octane Tower is where the 7-Eleven was. So they kind of rotated. Anyway, so we're gonna do one last Lego City update, and that's gonna be over here underneath the mountainside. So underneath or behind the mountainside, I've made this little section into a Lego Dimensions little hub area. I've got all my Lego Dimensions figures. Got all my Lego Dimensions figures all here. Kind of all getting to know one another and whatnot. We've got the foundation elements over here. Or at least a good chunk of them. Yeah. Got a little water mine. An extra Batman toy tag I got a while ago. My vehicles are actually down here in this glass case. Because there's no way I'd be able to have all the characters and their vehicles here at all. So, yeah. Obviously, if I had to take a wild guess on how characters get from in here and into the city, it's probably behind the waterfall. Always behind the waterfall. There's always secrets behind those, if video games have taught me anything. So yeah, this area is what I'd like to call a most likely top secret and restricted area. I was going to go for a bat cave, but if you guys saw a video I did a while back ago, it was a Lego Batcave stop motion set. So I felt that would have been a little repetitive to make two different Batcaves, especially since they required so many slopes. So yeah, and of course we've got these two milk crates here. These are what's holding in the top side of the mountain up here. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back above ground. So I can mention a few things off before we end this video. First off, I will not be running the train. I'm still out of batteries. It has not been that high of my priority list on my mind. So, unfortunately, no, the train won't be running in this time around. But if I can remember to get batteries, I'd say probably tomorrow or some other time this week, I probably will get batteries. Anyway, whatever. The reason why it took so long for another Lego City video, almost 3 months, entire season went by basically, was for two main reasons. If you haven't seen my update, I'm gonna clarify my phone I used to record these videos with. Something was going wrong with it to where when I transfer all my files to my computer, they would not be. They wouldn't. I can get my photos and everything. But certain videos, and other things wouldn't load on my computer. Turns out it was a simple setting on my phone that I feel stupid for not even realizing. So, so you guys are able to get awesome Lego City videos again. And the whole other reason was I was mainly trying to work on my on the newest episode of my stop motion series. So, you know, kind of while I'm trying to balance out two different works here. This is probably the reason why I don't see a lot of Lego YouTubers either do brick film, where I see them do either one of three things: either reviews, brick films, news, and stop motions. Well, I guess one of four things. But instead of me doing essentially just Lego City videos and stop motions. But anyway, I kind of do these videos because they're easier and the stop motions are just fun to do, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, that was all. It was kind of a news update on. But don't worry, these city videos will be coming back. I'll try to get them out every week or probably every other week, give or take. So yeah, if you guys like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.